The Serie A 2021-2022 calendars are out.
Let's take a look at that.
Okay, good morning. Well, good evening from us. What we're going to do today is the Serie A calendars just came out. We have not seen this yet. We were out for dinner. We decided to let it run its course, not look at our phones until we got back. And as you can see, we have the YouTube video loaded. It's an hour and 24 minutes. We're obviously not going to take that time to go through this. We'll speed through the things. We'll start it off, see what they're showing, and I'll just speed it up in the video as well. And we'll get to the good stuff. We'll review, let's say, the first 10 days and see the game match days of what's going on. And then the ones after that, we'll just speed through that and look at the color in a whole.
Yeah, really, really exciting. For all of you who don't know us, you've sort of seen us been doing our Euro thing for the last month or so, but this is our jam. Serie A is our thing. And we're super excited to go through this with you guys and see how the season's playing out. So let's take a look at what happened with bated breath.
Yeah.
Buon abbraccio virtuale a tutti e ci vediamo presto su quei campi.
Grande Frangi!
So he's our ambassador, I'm guessing. So let's go into, it would be great if they just gave us timestamps.
Ci sono tantissimi.
Let's look at the parameters, yeah. So it's asymmetric. So compared to last seasons, you guys knew that if Milan played Sampdoria, Bari, Frosinone, it would be on the ritorno the same 3 games. Like it's
yeah. So day 1 was the equivalent of day 40. Day 20. Day 1 was the equivalent of day 20. Yeah. Day 2 was the equivalent of day 21.
Now they've changed that. So now it's pretty much the Premier League model that the return legs of all the games will be completely different compared to the first round.
Which is cool. Also, no derbies will be played on the turni infrasettimanali. So no midweek games chucked in between weekends can be derbies. No Roma Lazio, no Milan Inter, the rest, Genoa Sampdoria as well. And as well, first and last day, no derbies.
And also to follow that, also in the midweeks, you're not allowed to have any big games between Inter, Milan, Juventus, Atalanta, Napoli, Lazio, Roma.
Interesting.
Yeah. No medesima partita ripetuta nella stessa. Okay.
So in other words, pretty much what the first one was stating, but another little layer. It will be completely asymmetric. You can't even, by coincidence, draw the same team first time, both rounds.
Oh, nice.
Not allowed.
And also between teams, like if you play Juventus or whoever, you have to have at least 8 games before you play them again. So if you finish the first round with Juve, it's going to be at least 8 games. So it can't be Juve, Verona, Juve, if you go through it. So that's kind of cool. And then no scontri diretti, so no direct games between teams of the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League after the cup matches. So if Milan plays a cup match, I cannot play against
Juventus, who played a cup match as well.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Ci siamo.
Bologna Salernitana, the first one. So it's a newly promoted team up against Bologna.
Come on, Empoli.
Bologna Salernitana.
Yeah, we got that.
Exciting.
Cagliari Spezia.
Cagliari Spezia.
Not a bad game. Good for Cagliari, I think. Empoli Lazio.
Bastards.
So Roma's playing at home, so we could actually go to the Olimpico for that one.
Sarri torna a Empoli.
I really wanted Empoli for Roma, but I've got a very funny feeling Roma's going to pick Sassuolo.
Stati tanti cambiamenti in
Two teams I wanted to avoid take on each other.
So a lot of big teams in there. Yeah.
So we can't play them on the first day. No, we can't. Just not derbies.
Inter Genoa. Okay, so Milan's not at home, so San Siro's out of the tickets there.
Inter
Genoa, Milan
Samp. Un record molto positivo.
Sounds terrible.
Napoli Venezia.
Napoli Venezia. Nice.
Very cool.
Del Napoli
Roma Fiorentina.
Roma Fiorentina. Si comincia bene. We start well, guys.
That's good. Elaine lives in Florence, so that makes it a bit more entertaining. But maybe we should go down for that one. Well, they give us the hours now, so you know what we can do. And some Milan,
not yet. You should find out the week before.
Some Milan, so Inter Genoa, some Milan.
Tra milanesi e genovesi alla prima di campionato. Il Milan debutta a
And
Genova.
Torino Atalanta.
That's a game that I would love to see for opening as well. I love the Grande Torino.
And Udinese Juventus.
Wow,
very tough game.
Udinese without the Paul, so they're going to have to change the whole team.
I think Roma's got the toughest start.
L'Inter che ci ha lasciato da campione d'Italia.
Of course we do.
sorride?
Mourinho's not
Barone?
going to have a downhill
Okay.
battle.
Let's see. Are we going into? Okay, we don't want to hear the reactions. If you guys obviously want to hear the reactions, this video is on the SerieA channel. Feel free to hop on and watch that. There should be translations coming up soon. But let's see. I think they're going to do the second and the third game now. Atalanta. Juventus Napoli. Milan Roma.
Second.
Wait, the 20th giornata.
So how does this work? So have they already drawn the rest and we missed them? Because you're just skipping through this.
No.
Like, if anybody wants to see this, you can find it. Elaine would like to see it.
Did we just miss all of these? No, that was the first game. They're just showing us the 20th for some reason.
Or just to mess with that.
Oh, it's the last game.
So why? Well, who cares?
First and
Show me the
last.
second one.
So Milan Roma's the last game. That's out.
That's nuts.
But also Fiorentina, Napoli, Juve can't be the last.
Yes, it can. They're not derbies.
Oh, but it's not the last game of the season. It's the last game of the first round.
No, it's not even. It's the first game of the second round. These are the two first games.
Oh. So the 6th of January. So we need to be back in
Excuse us, everybody. We're as confused as you are right now.
So we need to be back in Italy for that.
Which is almost impossible.
Well, we have to be. Anyway, moving on.
I thought this wasn't allowed.
Empoli Lazio.
Lazio Empoli.
No, but it has to be 8 games between.
No, but I thought it said...
Yeah, we don't know. That's just, they clearly know what's working there. We don't. So they know what they're doing.
Buona stagione.
We're not going to be us calling bullshit.
Poi anche la
You got it
seconda
wrong,
giornata
guys.
di campionato, perché adesso dobbiamo fare un passo
vai,
indietro.
rapidi.
Dobbiamo...
Here we go. Juventus Empoli, Verona Inter, Genoa Napoli, Milan Cagliari, Lazio Spezia, Salernitana Roma. It's not bad.
Fiorentina doesn't start in easy this year. Huh? They have Roma and Torino back-to-back first 2 games.
Yeah, Cagliari is not that easy for Milan, huh?
Cagliari on the mainland.
They have a good team if they depends how they start. Because if they start how they ended last year, then
Atalanta as well. Huh? Atalanta's got all of the necessary to get 6 points quickly.
Genoa have Inter, Napoli.
And Inter have?
Genoa, Verona. It's all tricky.
That's tricky.
Perché all'inizio sarete come l'anno
Okay,
scorso.
let's move on.
È la quarta giornata di
Terza e
campionato.
quarta.
Questa è la terza, con Atalanta e Fiorentina.
Milan Lazio, Napoli Juventus.
Roma Sassuolo. Roma's really got a tough
Samp
start
Inter.
Roma's got a tough start to this season.
Man, Milan have Samp, Cagliari, Lazio.
Roma have Fiorentina, Torino.
It's Torino.
Mm.
No,
I
it's
don't remember.
Salernitana.
Okay. Okay, so we've got Salernitana second and Sassuolo third. It's still not so
And then
easy, but,
Fiorentina have Atalanta.
but your guys is tricky as well.
Right, Inter have Genoa, now Samp, and they had someone Verona.
Verona.
That's not easy as
And
well.
Juve? Napoli.
Juve, I forgot the first 2 of Juve. I brought that up because obviously it's been pretty
And,
chill.
and once again, Fiorentina.
Bologna-Verona, Cagliari-Genoa,
Fiorentina could have
Empoli-Lecce,
0 points
Milan-Lazio,
after 3 games.
Napoli-Juve, Roma-Sassuolo, Samp-Inter, Spezia-Udinese e Torino-Salernitana.
Vediamo anche la quarta,
Milan
così
per
poi
two
facciamo
home
un
Second
quadro
and third.
completo di queste prime 4
Interesting.
giornate di campionato, subito
And the
dopo
fourth.
la sosta.
Juventus Milan. Woo!
Yeah, you guys have a tough start. And we've got Hellas.
Man, that's a rough start for Milan.
It's not a great start for Roma either, to be very honest, but at least
Yeah, but we have Lazio Juve. Cazzo.
Prima dell'inizio delle coppe europee, Empoli-Sampdoria,
Wow.
Genoa-Fiorentina, la Sverona-Roma, Inter-Bologna,
Yeah,
Juventus-Milan,
Yeah.
Lazio-Cagliari, Salernitana,
Poi c'è
Atalanta,
Juventus
Sassuolo,
Stadium,
Torino,
first game,
Udinese,
that's-
Napoli, Venezia, Spezia. Se non sbaglio il Milan non inizia benissimo.
No,
Cioè,
no.
sono- non inizia benissimo in quanto avversari e poi l'obiettivo e l'intento ovviamente è quello.
Alla quarta giornata avremo già incontrato Juventus, Lazio e Roma, però alla fine dobbiamo incontrarle tutte.
No.
Quindi...
Diciamo che sono cambiati tanti allenatori quest'anno,
Non ho
Pioli è
capito,
rimasto, quindi potete dare
Non abbiamo
continuità.
capito noi.
Nobody's understood the fucking mazza.
Che poi le cose vengono veramente stravolte.
Milan Venezia. Okay, well, Milan another home game.
Udinese.
Okay. Spezia Juve. And then let's see this side. Spezia Milan. Lazio Roma.
Derby.
Inter Atalanta. Juventus Samp. Who does Inter have there?
I
Fiorentina.
thought we weren't
Ah,
allowed,
it's
I
a
thought we weren't
Fiorentina.
allowed to have derbies in the first 8.
No, that was in settimanale. The first 8 didn't say anything about the first 8. Milan Venezia. I mean Fiorentina Inter. Eh? That's a
No,
Fiorentina.
Fiorentina is having a very rough start to this season.
Milan, Venezia, Lazio, Roma, Napoli, Cagliari,
Yeah, this is a tricky.
Inter, Atalanta. That's a good
This is
game.
a tricky couple of turns for everyone. Roma, Empoli.
Ah, Jesus. Atalanta, Milan. Fiorentina, Napoli. Like
Fiorentina, after the first 8 games, they played everybody tough, and then they've got an easy run.
Sassuolo, Inter, c'è il derby di Torino, Torino, Juventus. Milan, Atalanta. Milan also doesn't have. By the 7th game, we have Lazio, Juventus, Atalanta, and someone else. Or is it just those 3?
Might just be those. And Juve, have you said Juve?
Yeah.
I think,
Lazio, Atalanta, Juve.
I think Roma has only picked out Lazio.
Yeah, well, that's not. Maybe that's good to get you guys going, but I think it's better to pick up steam in the beginning of the season so you feel confident, and
especially if the second part is this, because I believe that for the first half.
Inter e Milan,
But then the second round, it was always a bad thing.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be different, so it might be perfect.
League a Torino e a Milano con l'Italia di Roberto. La 38esima di Serie A. Allora, le vediamo insieme, Marco?
Sì, partendo dalla B.
So the last 2 days of the table, Roma has to play Venezia and Torino.
That's awesome. Milan have Atalanta, so like hopefully it's already decided what's happening with Atalanta and Sassuolo. So it's good to have those like possibly
unless they're fighting still.
Yeah,
because then it's a bitch.
Yeah, but it's good to have. I think it's better to have bigger teams at the end.
I think bigger teams, yes, but these aren't massive teams. These are teams that will be fighting. Atalanta doesn't give up points at the end.
Oh no, we just beat them at the end. And yes, Sassuolo as well. Like listen, also we don't know how Sassuolo is going to be this year because they don't have the derby, etc. So they might not be as good as they are. But who else do we have here? Inter, Samp, Fiorentina, Juventus. That's kind of a weird last game.
Fiorentina. I feel sorry for Fiorentina. It starts really hard for them, and the last 2 games are some Juve.
Yeah. Juventus, Lazio. Why does Juventus have Lazio and Fiorentina in the last 2 games? That's nonsense. Come on, I suppose it's like Milan then. But like that's a game that risks points for Juventus, and that's a game that risks points for Juventus, and they put them in the last 2.
Well, hopefully the chickens come home to roost.
Yeah, but anyway, it's good for Juventus, I think. So if you're a Juventus fan, I think that's a great draw. Roma, who do you guys have? Venezia
and Torino.
Yeah, that's not good that Venezia is right there. You would have preferred to have Venezia.
Unless they're already relegated by then or safe.
Well, you can argue that
it's 2 points.
Benevento doesn't.
It's 2 games.
But I'm saying you would prefer Venezia in the season because that's a good 3 points. If it's right at the end.
I would have been feeling exactly the way you're saying now if we were playing Venezia in Venice the last game. Seeing as how they're coming to Rome, I'm okay with this.
Okay, let's shoot through them. Here we go. First game. Should have just come here.
Yeah.
If only we had known.
So, Fiorentina, if you're a Roma fan, to start with.
Speed up this process. Here we go.
Salernitana for our second game.
There's not a Roma channel.
No, I'm a walking Roma channel.
Milan, Lazio, so we've already seen these ones.
Yeah, I'm not so happy about what Roma has to start with.
Oh, look at Atalanta, Fiorentina.
Yeah, okay, Fiorentina's just sfigati neri.
They have Genoa there. So Milan, Juventus,
Hellas,
Inter, Bologna.
We have got a really tough start.
Yeah, join the club. Milan, Venezia, that's
Udinese.
Yeah, that's tricky. Torino.
Now give us Juve.
Juventus is a good one.
Lazio.
Milan,
Roma really does not have an
Inter, Atalanta. So now we're getting to territory that we don't know. Atalanta, Milan, that's not great.
I'm hoping for a string of easy games.
Sassuolo, Inter, Roma, Empoli, Juve, Roma, Milan, Verona, Inter, Lazio. That's a good day to go watch games. Bologna, Milan, Roma, Napoli, Inter, Juve.
Roma's calendar is terrible.
And then Milan, Torino.
Cagliari on the island for us.
Empoli,
Venezia, Salernitana, interesting.
Roma, Milan.
This is terrible.
No, you guys have also we have a draft. I think Juve is the one that's got it the easiest, surprisingly.
Venezia,
Milan, Inter. Shit.
We should have some easy games in a row now, seeing as how we've skipped all the easy teams.
Yeah, same. But there's no actually easy games.
Venezia, Genoa, I'm happy with 2 in a row.
Fiorentina, Milan.
Now another one. Give
Napoli, Inter.
Torino.
Juventus, Atalanta, Milan, Sassuolo, Napoli, Lazio.
I think that's the real issue here, is our league is becoming competitive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, tell me an easy team. Venezia is the only one.
Salernitana and Venezia.
Genoa, yeah, exactly. So you can have 2. Where's you guys?
Bologna,
Inter, Spezia, Milan, Salernitana,
Roma,
Napoli,
Inter.
Atalanta, Roma, Inter. It's like
Christmas gift for both of us. Mourinho against Roma, against Inter.
Udinese Milan, Venezia Juve, Roma Spezia, Inter Cagliari. That seems like a decency day. Milan Napoli, Lazio Genoa. Well, listen, there's always going to be tough games. If you're gonna,
there's always a tough game here.
Yeah.
It seems that's the thing. It's like every one is tricky for its own reasons.
Yeah, Empoli Milan,
Samp,
Napoli Spezia, Juve Cagliari, Inter Torino, Venezia Lazio, Milan Roma. So we need to be back for this. Juventus Napoli, Bologna Inter, COVID permitting, we're allowed to go to the stadium.
Yeah.
Roma Juve, Venezia Milan, Udinese. Okay, so now
this is terrible. We got you and then Juve.
okay, at least we have Venezia after you guys, so we can.
We got you, Juve, Cagliari.
Ken Cagliari. So we're already on the round back.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
22.
No,
Oh, yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Milan Juve.
Empoli.
What is this? The 23rd of January.
Yeah.
Shit, I need to be back. We need to go for Christmas then. Inter Milan. Whoa. We have Juve then Inter.
Yeah, so do we. We got you guys, Juventus, Cagliari, Inter.
Napoli Inter.
Sassuolo. Hellas. Those are two teams you don't want to play back to back. Fiorentina, every time I look for them, they're playing somebody difficult.
Lazio Napoli, Milan Udinese,
Sassuolo.
Spezia Roma, Napoli Milan.
Atalanta.
Man, it's going to be a competitive season.
It's going to be a very good season. I just hope Spezia can keep their head above water again.
Yeah. It's going to be tricky.
Yeah.
We'll do an episode of where we think the team's going to finish, because I think Salernitana is not going to be able to stay up, unfortunately.
No, especially with what's been going on.
Yeah, I think they're not going to even invest, so that they hopefully go down, so you can just go back to old ways. There's Juve Inter. Okay, well, those are the games of the Serie A. Yeah, obviously go through them yourselves. Tomorrow we'll get the Gazzetta. They also rank each team's difficulty, so I think that'll be, because they do numbers that we don't have time
and the brain capacity to do it.
So we'll have a look at that tomorrow morning with our breakfast. We can also do an episode of that. But from what I'm seeing, I'm guessing Juventus has the easier calendar.
It feels like that, but at the same time, I just saw so many teams playing everybody that I don't know who plays who at what point.
Like, who does Roma play first?
I don't even remember.
First?
Fiorentina, which is a nightmare.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yep. So please go ahead, like and subscribe to our channel. We will be going to stadiums, if COVID permitting, backstage, getting in there early, giving you guys live feeds from there, information, news from the Serie A specifically. Like, we're diving into some Euro stuff recently, but with this channel is going to be specific for Serie A. And yeah, we'll be releasing some pre-season stuff in the next few days as well.
Yeah, got some exciting content to share, and hopefully, as Damien keeps saying, with a little bit of luck and a little less COVID, we should be able to get you guys some footage that is, we hope is going to blow your socks off, to put it mildly. Yeah, and that should be about it from our side for today, at least. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe our channel and this video, and we'll see you next time on the Pink Table.